My father cut me out of the inheritance and said I wasn't his son years ago, and now that I invited everyone but him to my wedding, he says I'm being unfair and is begging me to invite him. My father called me, and before I could even say anything, he started begging to come to the wedding. He said I was being unfair, that I was hurting him by not inviting him, and that deep down, he still loved me despite what he'd said years ago. It was strange hearing that. For years, he treated me like a stranger, rejected me, and kept reinforcing how right he was to cut me out of the inheritance and his life. Now, suddenly, he wanted to be included on my big day as if nothing had happened. He even started crying on the phone, saying he wanted a chance to fix things, that maybe this was the moment to put the past behind us. But all I could think about were the words he said years ago and how he basically ignored me all this time, even when I tried to reconcile. Maybe I can't explain how horrible it was, but there was a time when I was literally homeless, and he still refused to help or let anyone in the family help, saying whoever helped me would be kicked out too. Everything he did and said was etched in my memory, and it was impossible to just forget. I made it clear to him that this was my choice, just like it was his choice to cut me out of his life years ago. I told him I was at peace with the situation, but I couldn't just pretend like nothing had happened now that it was convenient for him. He insisted, saying I was acting immature and that